Greetings, members of Pax Pres, friends and visitors to our church. Because of the generosity, the incredible generosity of you, of this congregation, Pax Pres, we are moving back into our expanded office space. We want to give you just a brief tour of this space. And as we do this, I've got my mask here, which normally the staff will be wearing in the office, just for the purposes of this video, so you can see some smiling faces. We will have our masks off, but know that normally when you come by the church, you will see us in the office with masks on. Also know as we go through go through the new offices, there's some boxes still yet to be unpacked. We are a work in progress settling in, and there's a great spiritual metaphor in that we are constantly at work, and yet God is at work even in the mess, even in the literal mess of unpacking after a big move. First thing I need to let you know about is our new doorbell system. It says here, please ring doorbell for entry. I wonder what happens when I press this, and when you come to visit, you'll do the same. Shall we? So when you first come into the office, you'll meet Laura Landreth, our administrative assistant, in her space, and she's the one that answered the doorbell for me and graciously let me into the office. After you've been graciously greeted by Laura, we're going to head back this way, and you'll see our workroom here. So you can come down this hallway. We've got our updated workroom here where there's office supplies of all sorts and the necessary equipment to print bulletins and just to make ministry happen. And after you come past the workroom, on this side of this hallway, we come to the office of Cece Donnelly, our assistant treasurer. And then after you say hi to Cece, you come down this way and you come to our conference room, which includes most of our church library, as you can see, and this space is already being scheduled for groups like an adult Sunday school class with Pastor Jim Osterhaus that's been in here so far, and session and other groups of this church will begin to schedule and use this space soon. And then after you come back out from the conference room hallway, you come down this hallway, and the first office you come to on the left is that of our preschool director, Diane Byers. And she has her beautiful windows through which she can see our children lined up for preschool every day of the week. And as we come back past Diane's office, we come to what is now a vacant office space. We've designated it as an associate pastor's office or some kind of program staff. And though it is vacant now, the session and I are in discernment, which will take some time, about how we continue to staff and strategize best for growing ministry here at Pax Pres. So it'll be exciting to see what God does with this office space as well. And as you continue to come down the hall, you come past the office restroom, which speaks for itself, and we're going to head on down to my office, to the senior pastor's office. And then when you get to the end of this hall, you arrive at my office, at the senior pastor's office, and you can come on in, and I do look forward to seeing more of you as pandemic circumstances allow us to meet together in person. Got a conference table here set up for counseling and just for sitting and praying with everyone, and then my desk. And if you thought some of the other offices you've seen still have boxes to unpack and things to do to settle in, I am definitely the champion of that contest. Still have a lot to do to settle in. But as I said earlier, it's always a work in progress, as is our life as disciples. There's also a stairwell that'll take us upstairs to Rachel and Eileen's office, and we'll head up there and see that together. And then when you get to the top of the stairs, we have our upstairs workroom, which is already being used by many of our preschool teachers as they do some organizing and preparing for ministering to our children in the preschool. And then you come around the corner here, and you find yourself at the office of our small group coordinator, Rachel Portillo, which filming this video has made me kind of hungry. So.
There you go.
I'll wait till we're done with the tour to eat my snack. I want to take you the rest of the way through, and you'll see another additional office, which hopefully as God continues to grow the ministry of our church, this will be a well-used space as well. And then we finally come to the office of our communications director, Eileen Miller. And I expect there to be a disco ball in here before too long. That is a tour of our newly expanded office space, and again, I give thanks to God. Let's all give thanks to God for the combined generosity of this church. You, as disciples of Jesus, whose giving and support to our staff has made this expansion possible even during a pandemic. And as I stand outside here, I'm reminded that our office staff are on staff to support every single one of you, every single one of us, as we seek to make disciples who will make disciples of Jesus out as we go out in mission from Pax Pres into our community and into the world. So may God bless you, and may God bless the ministry and mission of Patuxent Presbyterian Church.